Good evening, everybody. Let's play The Surge in 2020. Dr. Incompetent here, getting ready to try some things out. So, I will admit that for a moment, I did a little bit of grinding with this character off camera, just for fun and to build up some of the needed resources to get myself acclimated to the challenges ahead, test out all the weapons, see what I liked. So I picked up this weapon here, and it was in the area that I had found where there was a whole bunch of something acidic or poisonous, toxic on the ground, underground, where I turned on the lights. And I decided to explore that area a bit, just to see if I could run through and find something cool. And I found this weapon, although I died once and had to go back and get my body and all that jazz. Now, the cool thing about this weapon is that it scales based on your proficiency bonus, and it just so happened to basically be the same type of weapon that I was already using. So I was using this Aster Spectre Bite. I liked it a good deal, and it does 50 damage, and it has high impact and good energy gain, but low proficiency scaling. And then I switched to this guy, the Volatile Spectre that I found, and it has high impact, but medium proficiency scaling and slightly less energy gain. So, because I was using the other type that was very similar to this, I had a high proficiency, and now this does more damage than the other, attacks pretty similarly, and gets less energy. So for the time being, I'm kind of happy with this. I'm going to try this out, but there is still a chance that I will switch back to my big old hammer if this doesn't work out. Alright, and so I think I have enough here to level up my core power. And I'm going to switch my implants around. I'm going to take out like stuff like this and just throw in as many health oriented upgrades as I can muster, so that I can get the biggest health bar possible. Because what I'd kind of like to do right now is see if I can run through that
Be careful out there.
death chamber further. And I've seen in there, and there are just some drones that are guarding some of the spaces. And so the idea is basically to just never stop. Like, if I want to make any kind of progress there, I have to just keep running and running and running. But I can use my healing implants while I'm running. So that's going to be the plan. Now, let me see. Where is that? Sometimes I get... Here's the stairwell down here. So still hitting people in the head. And because I have high impact, I can just interrupt their attacks, which is so tremendously helpful. I tend to be impatient. The dodging is a little odd, at least with the suit that I have and the implants that I have right now. It's not like your cool combat rolls and stuff that I'm used to in, you know, Dark Souls or Zelda or something like that. So now I will say that another thing that I've noticed is if you're in the middle of an animation for a killing move, another enemy who is added on cannot kill you. I'm sorry, damage you. And so that's pretty useful. running low on juice. Okay, there we go. Oop. Stamina problem. Forgot about this guy. Now, a lot of these guys just do haymakers, and so even if you have, you know, the max armor that you can for an area, which I'm basically at because now I'm geared out and everything, and I've leveled everything up as far as I can with Mark 1 stuff. A couple of hits from those guys will just kill you. Alright, so here is the toxic ground. I'm going to wait for my regeneration to completely heal me up. And I'm going to switch to this heal. Now, because of all my implants and my core level, you can see that my red health bar in the upper left is well beyond my stamina or energy bars, and so hopefully that extra strength will carry me through. I don't have a lot to lose right now in terms of tech scrap, so this is just an experimental process. Let's run as fast as we can and just go by all of these drones. Ah. Okay. Well, never mind then. It looks like that gun was potentially the end of the line. Like there wasn't anything. Or I'm sorry, not gun. The new Spectre arm weapon that I have here. So I'll just head right back to where I was and get my 1500 scrap. Now remember, just like Dark Souls, even though I know where my body is and I want to just run to it, this is not a game that will let you bypass enemies too easily. One or two you can run by, sure, you know, but the problem is that if you start amassing a horde of enemies, they will overpower you. And so you really need to kind of like clean up your mess as you go. Alright, so now I've killed all those guys and we're good. We just have the dudes down here to deal with. Alright, so built up enough energy to rip this guy apart and that guy apart. I believe there's a drone and a dude down here. So let's just do this attack, big boy attack, and just kind of definitely killing stroke this guy. And take that guy down. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, we gotta dodge that immediately because that is just a devastating attack. It probably wouldn't have killed me with all this extra health and this armor, but I'm not really interested in trying to find out, especially when I have 1500 tech scrap on the line here. Alright, so I'm going to use my regeneration. I know where my body is. I think it's just a question of running right to it, right? So here it is. So we got it. I'm going to use my healing. I'm going to use my healing again. I'm going to run out. Now, maybe it is worth exploring there a little bit more. But not right now. I at least need to heal up. I'm at 2400 tech scrap. Need about 1,000 more. Oh boy. To get my core up. Okay. Alright, so let's just take out these drones. This will make the whole process much, much easier in terms of trying to map this out. So let me just let my health fill up a little bit more before I run in, and then, okay, so there's nothing doing over there. And then there's also nothing doing over there. Run. Go, Warren, go. Alright, we barely made it. And we have no healing. Okay, so that was it. But that's good to know. That there's nothing else over there. So I'm not missing anything. So I'm going to run back and just bank all of these tech scraps. Ooh. Ouch. Almost killed there. I have very little health, so... However, I think... Now, there's just these drones that are in here. And I should be able to just kind of... They just do a little... You know... junk attack, so I should be able to just run by that and get back here.
Require assistance.
I require a lot of assistance. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I need 4,200. So I'll just bank all of this. So now I got 2,800 in the bank. And again, this banking feature is a really, really nice thing that Dark Souls does not have. And another one of the ways in which this game is not attempting to be as punishing as Dark Souls, and that's fine. So I'm going to take away some of these health boosts because I like some of these energy sustaining items better. Let me look at my I don't really need any of this stuff, but as far as consumables, I have 1,400, 1,800. Ooh, it's really close. I think I can just use all of this and get enough to raise my core up one more. Or I'll be so close. Yeah, I got it. Great. So there we go. Core's up. And I will drop in the rest into the bank. I'm going to check this just to be sure there's nothing cool that I can do. I don't need to craft anything. It would just be trying to upgrade something. But I need Mark II stuff, and I'm at the point of the game where... I mean, I can upgrade that weapon, of course. I need to start finding Mark II stuff. And so they kind of throttle your progress, or gatekeep it, and wisely so. You can't just sit here forever and grind up. You can grind up your core power significantly, which is what I've done. And even save a whole bunch of tech scrap for something later. Oh boy. Let me just get out of here. I went the wrong way. I don't really care about this way right now. I need to be doing stuff over here. Okay. Oh boy. Unfortunately, you can't finish these type of dudes. I mean, they're really easy, but finishing, I have a implant that heals me a little bit when I finish, and so it's pretty nice. Alright, so I'm gonna see what's over here. Okay, and oh boy. Yep. And it's the big boy. And a shooting mod. Drone type guy. Okay, thank you. Dream shot there from that guy. Alright. Just seeing if there's any secret treasures that I missed. Woof. Alright, let's just take this guy down before he shoots me again. Okay, so he's out. So then there's this big thing. And, the question I have with this thing is... Maybe I can just run past it and completely avoid it. Like, do I really need to fight it? I think probably I want to take this guy out first. Oh boy. Let's get my other... Uh-oh. Yeah. He looks like he has all kinds of good stuff. And so I really, really want to take him down. However,
take care.
I want to do so without aggroing the other dude. If at all possible. I'm going to equip my big hammer. And I know that it's not as damaging as my other weapon, even. I just happen to like it better. Because, I mean, I think the damage must just be some kind of DPS calculation. And so this does more in a hit. And I like the trade-off of just, like, crushing something massively in one hit. So, if I were to go this way, for example... So I get this guy here, and we trip him and just smash his head, unfortunately for him. And, oh boy, I'm just gonna dodge all of these shots, and then... Okay, that one's gone, and then I'm gonna try to move out of his line of sight while I regenerate my stamina, and then come back and just say hi with this big hit. And then he's gone. And that's it. Okay, so all those guys are gone, and this says caution, exosuit area. Now, I have a exosuit. I'm not sure if this is the one that they have in mind. Now, I don't think I can jump that high. No, I can't. Don't forget your roots. I guess my roots are that I'm human, and these horrifying augmentations that I have are problematic. Alright. Yeah, see that backhand, I gotta be more wary of that. But anyway, he's gone. Alright, let's break all this stuff. Pretty sure I've already done this, but let's see. So this goes down here to pick up a power-up that I've gotten before. And then this is a dead end, but a way to kind of see maybe some hidden items. Alright. Now, let's see. Anything else over here? I don't... Let's see. So I could fall down into this area, but I like these steps. I don't think I did these before. Alright, nothing that way. Here we go. Kind of a new area without that big giant thing. Looks like just a bunch of drones down here. So, I'll whack this guy before he can cause any trouble. Oh, he's got a new different kind of attack. The hammer is taking care of him. Cool item back here. What is this? Small pile of rare material scraps. So that's kind of like a big soul. Big tech scrap thing I can save. Alright. So let's look around, see what we see. Oh boy. We see a drone shooting at us when we're trying to take in the sights. Very rude. He does his little AoE pulse, but it's... That attack is pretty negligible. Ooh, we raise our proficiency up. Alright, so here's another area. Some hanging... The rocket assembly station. So what's cool about that is that's... I think that might be the only other area that I've discovered. Alright, here's a guy who's doing his thing over here. Let's go... And this is also the rocket assembly station. Let's just take this guy down, and then, yep, heal up. We got another guy coming in. Alright, so let's just hammer this guy. Oop, we're running low on... Wow, you don't regenerate. Well, it makes sense. Stamina while you're blocking, unfortunately. I'm gonna heal with my regeneration, and then this will heal me too, as I just bat this guy into oblivion. Alright, what is this item over here? It's a plasmic regenerator. Alright, so that's another way for me to maybe give me more charges there with the old regeneration, so I can get 6. Alright, so all these boxes are gone. And there's nothing really else here, but there was that nice regenerator. Security check. This must be the old train station. And it looks pretty blocked. So, okay. Let's just examine this area. See if there's anything here. There is not. Okay. Well, looks like it's time to go to this rocket assembly. I'm going to actually, as much as I do like my hammer, maybe because I've just been leveling up with this so much, I'm finding it twinge slow for right now. So I'm going to go back to this and see if I... Reboot in progress. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, well, I went from the frying pan into the fire here. I can't even seem to hit this guy. Alright. Okay. I don't really have the best stuff to hit this dude.
Enforce maximum punitive measures. Rehabilitation implemented.
He's just raining down bombs on me that I can't really do much about. Okay. Ow. Alright, so in this case, he looks like he has full health and I haven't hurt him at all. So I am going to look for something else here. Okay, that wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Nope, nope. Well, that's not the right way to go. At least it doesn't feel like it. I didn't feel like I was in a position to do anything to that guy.
Come back anytime.
But that's kind of how Dark Souls also unravels, which is that, you know... Oh my gosh. You just find a boss and you just kind of see what you can do. And if it's way too hard, you leave and you wait until you can fight it. Alright. So I'm going to then switch back to my hammer, because... Hammer. And I'm going to see if I can hurt that astronaut man a little bit. And if he drops any kind of gear that would benefit me against that larger foe. Actually, also... Oh my god. Weird how that worked out. I didn't mean to do that at all. I didn't realize I was still swinging. I didn't mean to aggro that guy. That is a shame. But luckily, I don't really have anything to lose. Okay, so I was going to try and see if I could just run through that and find some other
Have a nice day.
area beyond. Let's try it again. Let's just do a little bit better of a job, shall we? Okay. Alright, so those guys are gone, but they hit me way harder than they needed to, and I even blocked that first attack. That is just a bummer, man. Alright. So my choices are incredibly difficult boss, or this guy, who's also seems to be incredibly difficult. So I'll let you shoot, and I'm going to come at you. Alright. And so I'm going to go back here and make sure that you haven't wised up, and you haven't, and that's great. Alright, and so nothing else over here. That's fine. Now, he's got different points, but none of them look like weak points at all. The Raging Drone. Screw Ferguson. That's right. Screw Ferguson. I wish there was a way for me to pull this guy out and engage him without engaging the big boy. Alright, so he gave me a lot of tech scrap. But he didn't drop anything. But maybe that's fine. Alright, so now, maybe without him adding on to the fight, I can do something to this thing. Oh my god. I mean, what? It hit me like that? That seems not reasonable. I was just behind it, and it, what did it do? Just back up? Okay. Fine. Can I de-aggro you at the very least? Alright. And here you come back on again, but I'm going to try to run past you. See if I can, like, outmaneuver you somehow. Nope, because you can just, like, sit down and hit me. You would think that that wouldn't be hard to dodge. Alright, let's just try to move away as he sits, and then hit his core. And he's gonna sit, and then we can just hit him in the back. And that doesn't seem to be doing very much, but this leg is all busted up. So we want to get away from that at all costs. Back up. And hit this again. Oh, he fell. Wow, he gave us a lot of tech scrap. Now, can I do anything with this? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's anything else to be gained. Pick up. Oh, I got a Iron Moss #1. Is this just some kind of, like, collectible? Looks like it. A thrilling new tale. So it's just like a little collectible item, which, you know, okay. But unfortunately, what that means, or at least appears to mean, is that I do have to go fight that big boy and just figure out what his weakness is to take down. And that this is more like a farming spot. You can get the collectible and you can get a whole bunch of tech scrap, but looks like it. Alright then. Well, should probably go back home and spend or bank this money then. And then see what we can do to the big boss. I know that pretty much appears to be the only set of options that I have. Alright, we'll core up. We will bank it. And then, you know, if we're gonna fight the boss, then some of these upgrades are not, or these implants are not necessary. I don't need this one. I would like to see enemy health gauges. That seems helpful. I'm going to take this off and put on some more health. And then, so we have one heal. And we have another heal. We can take this off. We're not going to be performing finishing moves on the boss. Uses energy to restore health. This might be helpful if it has like unlimited uses. And I don't know how helpful this is against the boss, instead of just outright having 27 more health. I'll try to just go in with a bigger health pool. Now, I'm at power core, what, 33? So if I raise it up 2 more, then I will get another implant slot, you know? So that's pretty helpful. If I keep getting wrecked, I'll probably have to do that. Nope. Alright, we got a bunch of Mark 1 stuff. That's not an issue. Alright. So,
Look out for your fellow workers.
what I
They
always
look out for you.
like to try to do in a game like this, a Souls-like, when I get to a boss that I seemingly can't beat, is you're just going to have a bunch of runs where you see what the hell is actually hurting it, what its weak point is, what the strategy is for fighting it. And so, yeah, there is something back there. I just don't know how to quite get over to that. So we'll have to figure that out later. Anyway. Good start. Good start. Okay. Now, if I cared, I would run back. But I'm just going to be wasting some lives here trying to find the weak point. And so I'm going to run. Or try to. But it looks like I'm going to get hit really, really hard. Okay. So then we can just like jump down here and get aced. Yep, that was fun. And then enter the boss zone and start, you know, it looks like he has like a bottom bar that's orange, and maybe we want to fill that up to like stagger him or something. Ow. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Like, I can't even really see him, and he's got unreal attacks against me. I have no range. Alright, well. Okay, let's hit him again. So now we hit him really hard, right? But it didn't appear to do anything to him. So what I found out there was that the regeneration would be helpful, and I don't know if I am going to be hurting this guy. Okay, so let's check out my implant situation. Enemy health gauges don't seem to be necessary. His health gauge is visible because he's a boss, or at least that's what it appears to be. So I'll put my regeneration back on. This ability isn't, it just doesn't seem to be that useful compared to something like this. Because I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of energy. Now maybe that's just because I'm not playing the game right. There's a lot to be said about that argument. But for now, I'm going to switch to a different weapon. I'm going to try... Let's just try this and see if I can chop away at his foot.
Be careful out
faster
there.
In some way. Alright, so I'm gonna run. Right through these guys. Oh, wow. Good for you on that hit. Jeez. Alright. Go through here. And I will let myself heal up and then just run right past this shenanigans up here. And we'll get our stamina back. And we will dodge out of the way of you. Now, running off the side there, while it's faster, I don't have anything to mitigate falling damage, and so I don't want to take all that extra damage off the get-go. Yep, there we go. Just a big old hit. I'm gonna regenerate. And nice, good hits. This is so awkward to not be able to see the guy. Nice reach. Good one. Okay.
Evaluating tactical options.
He's evaluating his tactical options. Good. I'm glad about that. Yep, good. I couldn't really do much about that. Okay, good. Good. Yep, thank you. Nice reach.
Severe threat encountered.
Severe threat, huh? I don't know about that. Man. What a disaster. Is there something with the environment that I could use to help myself? Nah, 6 regeneration seems to be overkill. Wow, that's impressive. And it's a little harder to de-target than I want it to be. I'd rather just be able to run instead of get hooked onto him. Alright, so in figuring this out, I need a faster weapon. So what's the fastest weapon that we've got? I mean, really, it's just medium? Seems lame. Alright, I'll try this one then. And then what I'm going to do is hit my implants. And then we'll just go ahead and take out the other one of these. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, anything is better than what I've got. So, we'll go ahead and try this. See if, all of my attacks are pretty slow.
Have a nice day, Warren.
I don't really have anything that's ultra fast, unfortunately. Alright. So the old run and jump at least got through that. Okay. So then this guy wants to fight, and we just kind of run past him, let him do his thing. I am going to just waste some hit points here on a dream that I had, which is to run across and just see if I can just completely bypass this guy altogether. Okay, that dream died. Yep, there you go. Nice. Okay. That was my own fault. I see. Oh, God, your reach is just out of this world. Yep. Oh, my God. I'm not really sure at all what I'm supposed to be doing here. Running, hiding doesn't seem to be effective. The game isn't giving me any clues. Oh, wait, what's this over here? Maybe is this something? Ooh, maybe I could take that lift up. Everything else just seems to be too hard. So I'm going to try that lift. You know. I will say that this weapon is terrible. Even though it's quote-unquote faster, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to go in slow then.
Workers. They look out for you.
Yes, they do. I mean, the thing is, I could have all the implants on this rig, and I still feel that I would be in dire straits against this guy. And so because of that, it just seems like there's gotta be something I'm missing. But maybe that's just my wishful thinking, and I just have to get way better at the game. Nope, it's failure. Oh boy, that's not good at all. Okay. That was me blocking. Alright, and then I'm gonna regenerate. He's on fire, which is pretty good. Man, I mean, it's just like, I start my ugh, okay. And that would be the only argument. For the faster weapon. Would just be simply that, I need to be able to get out of, like, an attack. If possible. Almost there. Okay, so now he's gonna start shooting at us. And running doesn't even seem to be doing anything. I mean, I really don't get it. Okay. Okay. Have I hit this guy yet? Not really. Oof. Well, that is unbelievable. I don't know what you want me, what you think that I'm capable of doing. I need to get back to the factory. Okay. Sure, I'll get back to the factory. I think that sounds like a really good idea. Is the factory back here? Here's the main assembly line. Is this the factory that you're talking about? You know what? I think it actually is, to be honest. Let me just... just actually take a second here. Let me just think about this. Maybe, just maybe, my problem is that I wasn't going to the right place, and I was simply doing things out of order. I mean, that would be a godsend if that were the case. I don't think it is, but let's just... Oh, yeah, that's right. I need, like, that ID card or whatever. To get past... I still can't believe, like, I opened this door and you weren't the personnel. Huh. Okay. Now, I don't have the clearance, I know that. Connection failure. Alright, that's some scrap. Oh boy. Here we go, here we go. Well, this is looking really good. This is like, clearly I didn't go this way and I'm a complete moron, which is, you know, ooh, almost got killed for over-exuberance. Oh boy, that guy. Alright, let's just heal up so that we don't die. So we got another implant. And there's a door. Interesting. he's down. What you got? And it's a bunch of tungsten alloy. Which, okay, sure, whatever. A drone. A small pile of scrap. Is this a lift? Okay. Resolve is not the answer. Alright. I'm hoping. Okay. That this main assembly line, huh? Interesting. There's that power-up that I could see from the very beginning. When you went up the little rise. What is this? It's an audio thing? Oh no. Huh. I'll have to see what that does, but it's a brand new implant. That's amazing. Whoa. This guy's crazy. Cool. I like your enthusiasm. You had a slightly different rig than I do. I'd be interested in talking to you about that over dinner. Alright, does that go anywhere? It doesn't look like it. So I'm kind of just above the main assembly line right now. Which is fine, because it's a new area, and I'm not fighting that boss for the time being. So somebody was trying to survive up here, eating some chips. I'll break these barrels. Oh, cool. So now this takes me, this is like a shortcut to go back to this area. So I can go back to the med bay here and get easily back. This is very convenient. Okay. Let me see what my situation is in terms of, I could put in those new implants. Alright, that'll be salvaged. Fine. How do I sort it differently? Interesting. Okay. Sort by, yeah, the value, please. Okay. Well, I could easily level up if I were so inclined. It's stupid to not. I just don't want to respawn all the guys, but I should go back and just spend all my stuff.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Restore my healing. I skipped so much stuff doing this. Alright, let's go ahead and bank this. What's this new power-ups I got? Increases the amount of energy gained through successful attacks. Well, that's really good. Mm-hmm. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Alright, so what I can do here is level up. Yay! Alright, so we're almost 35. And so it's salvaging my stuff. Alright, let's go.
Come back anytime.
Well, this is fantastic that I have been able to find a new area. I was getting rather frustrated to be smashed by that giant flaming mech with no real hope of injuring it. Okay, ooh, this is something too. What's this? Vital injection. Wow, I can get 6 of the bigger heals. That's a really nice upgrade, if you don't mind me saying so. Let me just look to see that there's nothing I can, like, drop down on that's particularly interesting. It doesn't really look like it. Okay, great. Let's go back, retrace our steps, and see. Now, I do want to talk to this guy about his body gear, because he has a whole bunch of different pieces of armor that I don't have. He would kill me just easily. Yeah, that's what I get for... I was trying to chop at his not weak parts so I could get him. But that was irresponsible, and I was rightly punished. Okay. So let's do the right thing. Let's not be completely moronical.
Be careful out there.
Alright. Oh. Luckily, I just spent all my stuff, so I'm not really in need. Alright. Come on, buddy. Wow, that attack is so brutal. But no, he is not the kind of guy who wants to drop anything, apparently. That's just not his bag. Alright. So, let me see here. This goes down here. That goes there. Now, I want to say that I could, like, leap through that blue cloth and just end up over there. But I'm pretty sure that's the way you get to the boss from... And I've already been on that side, so I'm not really accomplishing anything. But what I need to do here is go way back. Way, way back. And... look at all the things that I missed. Use its weapons against it. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to be doing. Can you show me how to do that? I'm following these arrows. Please show me what you mean by that. I don't really see exactly what you mean by that right now. I want to. But we'll find out. Let's go down. Alright, so... I did this already, but whatever. Oh, here's a guy. He's doing his weird poke thing. Alright, so let's regenerate a bit and start to further explore. Because there was just so much that I ran past. Okay, yeah. Scrap pile, that's good. Okay, now this is definitely, this is the other side of the boss, actually, isn't it? So I could go fight the boss if I wanted to from this side? That is very strange. I, by the way, don't want to right now. I don't see what it is exactly that I've gained that is giving me an advantage in this fight at all. So let me go back down. I know I missed some stuff here. Make sure that Everything... that I skip by... I'm paying attention to. I mean... I did this before. This is how I turned on the lights, I'm pretty sure. But... yeah, I already overcharged this. Well, this is getting a little bit alarming because it sort of seems like there isn't anything. There isn't any big secret. Okay. So I felt like I skipped a lot by going over here. So let's just double back and see if I did skip anything. But if not, I'm sad. Yeah, it just looks like I'm gonna be sad. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I hack its power somehow? Is there anything that I can do here? Besides just come in from above. Use its weapons against it, is what it seems to be saying. But the only weapons that I see it having are those missiles, and I don't know how to use those against it. Is there something I can make it hit with them that would benefit me? Maglev station. Up. Yeah, I know. Okay. So there's the big guy, right? And he's there. I can see maybe the train behind him. I certainly don't see anything offhand that would help me. And this is just taking me back, and back. And how much do I have on me? I have 1,300, and then... well, I could add another implant, which I should probably do. And I will do. Okay, fine. I'll add an implant.
This is not a scheduled break time.
I don't think that's going to be enough, though. That's what? 4,500? How much do I need to level up? 52. Alright, so I'm like 1,000 short. Sure. Implants. What are you telling me? What's the new one that I got? Oh, that's right. I got another one of these. Okay. So I'm going to quickly pause the game. Okay. So I will edit that out.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority.
But what I
and
did
should
there
be yours.
was just verify that I wasn't missing something. To beat that big boss, we have to do exactly what we had been doing, except when it's shooting its missiles, we have to do what the graffiti said, which is use its weapons against it, and so we have to hide under it and let it hit itself with its own missiles. So, there we go. I'm just going to get enough tech scrap to get that last implant slot. I just need a little bit more here. Yep, you got me. Oh boy. Double got. Alright, let's heal up. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's see. Are we over 1,000 here? Yeah, that looks good. Let's get out of here. Oh, we got some scrap anyway, just to make up for it. Okay, perfect. So let's go back and see if we can take this dude out. Wouldn't that be something? I think it would.
Good to see you.
Hey, thank you. Alright, there we go. So we got the rig improved, so we get another slot here. And if I'm going to fight this boss, I'm going to need as many of these things as I can to just prevent dying. Like, you know, I just need as much health as I can get. So let's then take this off. Let's just put health on. I don't... Energy doesn't seem to be the thing that I need here. Alright, so I'm up to 187 health with lots of healing. This looks good. Let's get our hammer on just to take as few swings as possible.
Come back anytime.
And see if we can now talk to this guy a little bit. Oh, nice. I jumped too early. Can we beat the boss? I feel good about this. I feel very optimistic. I enjoy the fact that I fell down the steps there. I'm just gonna jump past you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Thank you very much. And we will then curl around here. I'm just gonna run in. And there's probably an argument to go to the other side instead.
Area. Security violation in progress. Terrorist threat.
Heal up, heal up. You got it. There you go. Much better, right? Almost got it orange. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm underneath him while he does his missiles. And then we got him down, and then now we can, what, hit his... But I'm out of stamina. That is a shame. Love it. Okay, we gotta go over here. And we gotta run over to him. He didn't appear to hit himself that time, just me. I was right under him, and his missile hit me and knocked me away so that he could not take damage from it. That's the kind of tremendous stuff that I like about this fight. Ah. Nice. Yep, nice. Nice little jab. So, when are you going to start to do your thing? Because it's not happening. Yeah? So you're full orange. Okay. Okay, thanks. You're just stomping. That's all you're doing. You're not venting at all.
Rehabilitation implemented. Status critical. Reboot initiated. System analysis.
Okay.
Fair.
So, yeah. I mean, interesting. I see. I'm getting better at this. It's just so much damage.
Evaluating tactical options.
Yep, that hurt. Oh boy. That is painful. Too painful. But we did figure out how to beat him. Okay. Very good. So we're at least to the point where we can hurt this guy. No, it doesn't do anything. Just these things don't do anything. Fine.
Take
Hey,
care.
we got a proficiency up. I wonder if it's not easier to get to him from dropping down from above, from the other access point.
Scheduled break time.
Ah, this is fine. I'll try this a couple more times and see if I can, you know, make him drop. But this is interesting. It's made the game a lot harder. So, it's living up to its Dark Souls roots then, in this sense, because it's just kind of how it is. You just have to keep trying a boss that is devastating you, and there's very little margin for error. Alright, so let's just jump in. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is just close the distance so that... Wow. Hey, nice. Camera. Thank you. Okay, so he's gonna stomp, and we can... Jesus, okay.
Encountered.
mean, for the love of Jesus. Oh, it's so much damage.
Enforce maximum punitive measures.
Do it. Maximum punitive measures. Sure, why not, right? Nope, nope. I got knocked back just at the time when he was going to do his missiles. That pretty much completely Fs me, because even though he's... Yeah. Yep. Yep. No, this does nothing. I don't understand when he's going to vent, but whatever. So I just have to run around. Yeah, this is fun. I'm having a pretty good time, I'd have to say. The good thing is, it really rewards you. I mean, I don't want to pick it up. I don't care. So, what? Your orange bar is full up? When are you going to vent? Or what am I supposed to do? I missed my opportunity to hurt you. I get it. Yep. Here you go. Oh, this is stupid. I mean, it's pointless. Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? I filled up your orange bar all the way. I'm just standing here, having you destroy me, and you're not venting your, damage or whatever it is. You're not overheating. And I'm not hurting you. I can't hurt you. So what? Wow. So I guess then... Interesting. So, good lord, that's what it is? That's what it's gonna take? Currently not allowed. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Thank ya. Yep, good one.
Restricted area. Follow. Renting in process. Backup drive initiated. Unauthorized personnel in vicinity. Severe threat encountered. Follow. Renting in process.
So, that's how you beat that guy. You beat that guy by getting really frustrated and angry at the game. I don't know... I mean, he didn't even do the missile attack anymore. I don't know if he bugged out or if it was because... You know what? It doesn't matter. But basically the idea is, if you are trying to beat this boss, you have to fill up its orange bar, which I figured out, like, early on, was some kind of stagger bar, because nothing else was hurting him. Then he does his missiles, and you try to get those to hit him. But if you're as unlucky as I was, and they just knock you back, then you're just kind of standing there like, what am I even supposed to do? His orange bar is full, he's not falling down, and you just have to keep hitting him, and then magically he does fall down. And then you can do about 40% of his health. Then you need to just avoid his attacks. The best thing to do is just to stay close to him, because at range he just wrecks you with his big reach. And for my money, the attack where he lifts up his leg and he stomps, that's easy to see and to dodge, and you just kind of use all your heals there. And then after you've got him down once, he goes down the subsequent times. At least for me, he did much easier. Alright, so let's go this way. Anyway, now we can enjoy the rest of the game and get some work email.
After the recent events and the continuing threat to Creo security, we are asking all employees to remain vigilant. Please,
Okay.
if you see or hear anything suspicious, report it immediately to your supervisor. Protect yourself, your job, your family. Terrorism is everyone's problem.
That's right. You really said it well, boss. Nice job, boss. Okay. And let me just look around, poke around, see if there's anything I'm missing. No, it doesn't feel like it. Let's just hop on the train then. Let's check out the next place.
Next stop, Central Production B. Personnel arrival.
This is a tough job. Alright, so we made it to Central Production B. What did I get? Like,
Meeting Jonah Gutenberg.
let me see what exactly I got. I got this Pax Imperator. High impact, high proficiency scaling, huge energy gain, but slow. Yeah, that looks sweet. Okay, great. I got a new implant, is that right? Wow, Vitality Boost version 3. And what are all these like little things in the lower left corner? Does that just mean those are equipped? And then broken parts. Yeah.
Founder of Creo. That was an amazing experience. I mean, you already know that Creo is not just another company. Our founder, Jonah Gutenberg, has a vision of a better world. We've all seen what has happened during our lifetime. This is not the future we were promised. Jonah saw the world deteriorate before his eyes.
That's right.
Not just the social economic problems, the divide between the haves and the have-nots. No, it was bigger. Crops were failing, sea levels rising, droughts, floods, storms. Our world was dying.
Yeah.
Project Resolve, designed not as a band-aid, but as a cure.
Ah.
With every launch, the integrity of our atmosphere is being strengthened. With every rocket's payload, our world is being reseeded for future generations. Jonah used his considerable influence to bring together world leaders and corporations to create the Kyoto Accord. No longer could the environmental changes be ignored. Many even deemed it too late. But Jonah had an idea, and using his company's extensive resources, he'd already prototyped what would become Project Resolve. And that's why you're here, to make a difference. That's why Creo's here. That's why we're all here, to make a dream reality. Not just for us, but for our children, and for our children's children.
Okay. So, Project Resolve sounds like a big deal, but I don't really know what it does.
Believe it or not,
Alright, that elevator looks like it's seen better days,
founder
but
of Creo.
these
That
trees
was
are
an
pretty
amazing
nice.
experience. I mean,
What do we got here? What is this? Drone registration. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. I want my own drone. Yes! I get my own?
Connection failure.
Uh-oh.
Rerouting. Manual link established.
Good.
Welcome to main production. Worker number. Database error.
Uh-oh.
Let me show you around.
Oh, no.
Now, how may I help you?
Are you alright, dude?
Let me show you around. Around.
Seems you've got a screw loose somewhere.
Thanks for your concern. Error. No loose screws found.
Right. So, where is everybody?
Unable to initiate link to CreoNet. No data available.
That's scary.
Fabulous. Then where's operations?
Information unavailable. time to get to work. Let me show you the way.
Okay.
Terms of use and license agreement.
Well, let's get this power up.
Service provided by Creo. I'd like to help.
Oh my god.
I'd like to. Please hold the line.
Oh no. Boy, this guy's all busted up. You can use your companion drone to perform unique combat actions. Look for new drone modules. That's sweet. Alright. Your drones fire an energized projectile, dealing light damage. Can still be used without energy, but deals very little damage. I see. So, let's see. What do you do? Not enough energy. So this is why I want to have a whole bunch of my energy modules equipped. Now, I kind of want to see, did I get Atlas Power Core? Yep. Company update. Gear voucher. What I'm kind of looking for is a ID card that would get me past that door from the first zone, but I don't see anything that's functioning like that, so let's just see what happens when I go in here. Let's call the elevator, shall we? Alright, so that first boss was a complete wreck and frustrated me, as you saw, to no end. Hopefully it frustrated you too, and I don't mean that because I'm sadistically wishing you ill. I'm more hoping that it wasn't just me that was struggling there, so that I don't feel so horrible, but also because I hope that seeing me defeated will be at least somewhat useful. Okay. Hey. Cool, my drone just came out and shot that guy. Interesting. Can I go down here? Yeah, I can. Let's get this. Oh, here's a guy. Hi, how are you? What's your weak point? Your leg? Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I got some Mark II stuff. Fantastic. Now I can really start upgrading my gear. That's delightful. Anything else over here? Restricted access. Locked up. There's a guy. He looks like an actual dude who's not going to fight me. Like a guy like me who's screwed and stuck in here. Maybe we can have a heart-to-heart. Really talk about our situation. Hey man, did you get hired by Creo? Yeah. Did they do surgery on you without anesthesia?
Welcome. This unit is currently running on emergency power. Services are limited at the moment. We
Emergency
apologize
power.
for any inconvenience.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I can at least do this. Alright, so let's try some of these new implants, shall we? Increases the damage to drone attacks by 50%. That sounds pretty sweet. Well, this one's just strictly better than that. Okay. And then let's start throwing in stuff that benefits our energy. There we go. There we go. Now we can use our drone a lot more effectively, hopefully. Oh, let me actually bank all of my stuff. Okay, okay. Alright, sure, sure. Oh, what are you up to? Oh, you don't do anything, because everything's broken here. Well,
Come back anytime.
thank you. I appreciate your hospitality.
Hello. Please note that emergency power is insufficient for more than basic services.
I will note that. Ooh, you got a hammer. Love it. Can you upgrade my hammer? I'm gonna shoot you, by the way. I'm not trying to be rude. Yeah, I got a bunch of level 2. But my drone did no damage to that guy.
Power system activated. Sector initializing.
Cool. Now I should be able to
Sector online.
use the full functionality of this place.
Good to see you.
There we go.
She said I should get to the executive level, that it's safe there. Security forces have it locked down, but it's the getting there that's the problem. She said things will soon be under control, and they've asked for external aid. It tells you how serious things have gotten if they've called for outside help. But you know what? It's fine. If they've got everything under control, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them. It's terrifying enough listening to the noises, let alone being out there. I'm safe here.
I hope you are.
Come back anytime.
Okay, let's check this out. Alright. Okay, so these are all Mark 1 things that I've already made. But what is this? No, I already have that. Let's go to the upgrade section. So I'm almost in a position to upgrade some of this. Alright, so I need some tungsten Mark II to get anything done, which is fine. What is this?
Warren, I was starting to worry. I'm glad you're okay.
Will you finally tell me who you are?
Sally. I'm Sally, medical staff assigned to the Executive Forum. I'm isolated up here. Stuck, to be exact. Just trying my best to figure out how I can help.
What the hell's going on here?
There was some kind of incident, that's all I know. Hardly anything is working and your area is in lockdown. I'm trapped up in the Executive Forum. There's loads of distress beacons, but you're the only person I've managed to contact. We have to do something.
I was nearly killed out there. This is not what I signed up for.
None of us did. But we've got to do the best we can in the circumstances. There's
Listen
injured people
here,
out
lady.
there who need our help. You were one of them only a short time ago. We need to find out what happened, and we won't if we just stay here. We're in this together, and like it or not, we're on our own. At least for the time being.
You tried calling for help?
The system's locked down. There's no way I know to contact anybody outside, and it seems most comms are out apart from the ops.
Fine.
Better get going.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, thanks a lot, lady. Alright, well, this is terrible. But
Take care.
the good news is there's this guy right here who we can hit. Chop up and pick up his tungsten alloy so we can level something up. Okay, so that's pretty good. So let's just run back here.
This is not a scheduled break time.
No, it's not. And we will upgrade. I like this so far. Take this up to 72. Oh, I don't have enough scrap though. What would this go up to? 66. And then my hammer would go up to 61. But it's got that very high impact. Interesting. 1,500, eh? That's a lot. Alright, let's try this again. I kind of like this weapon so far, so I'm going to upgrade it for now. See if it changes its aesthetic at all. It doesn't appear to. But anyway, we got a nice big strong
Be careful out there.
weapon on this arm. And then we could just kind of... Oh, Jesus. Almost got aced by this guy. But that's okay. Ooh, cool. He's got headgear that I don't have. Interesting. Oh, the plot thickens. Okay. Can't go that way. Oh, there's a baddie. Okay. So I kind of like geared myself out thinking that my drone was going to be helpful, but maybe it's only helpful against other drones? I don't know. That's what it kind of feels like. At least they appear to give you a lot of scrap. That's comforting. Oh boy. So what, my drone will stay out as long as I've got energy? Is that how that works? Or 75 seems rather large. Ooh, wow, we got a bunch of stuff to craft Mark II things. What is this? Does nothing. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, one day we'll get 75. Anything under there? Not really that I can see. What's this?
How much time has passed? Minutes? Hours? Days? The place is falling apart. I'm falling apart. I was told it wouldn't hurt. But the whole...
Help! Please!
I dropped the ball. I want your headset. Can I have your headgear? Looks cool.
Help! Please!
Yeah, I'll help you.
Anyone there? Can anybody hear me?
Please don't fight me like
I'm
the
locked
other
in
guy.
here.
Thanks, man. I thought I was stuck in here for good.
You got a nice
Come
little
on.
setup.
Say something. You okay in there? I appreciate it, really. Thought I was gonna starve in here. Don't know how much longer I would have lasted.
Me neither.
So tell me, what's your story?
Name's Davey, man. I work on the shell production line. Ran in here when those freaks started showing up. Didn't realize for hours the door was busted and I was stuck. Don't even know how long I've been in here.
You know what's going on around here?
You mean all this crap? No idea, man. Way above my pay grade. Something hit the system hard, that's for sure. Melted my damn neural link. It was like I was tripping in someone else's head. Thoughts, memories, just not my own. Some weird shit going down, that's all I know.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Dunno, man. Not staying out here, that's for damn sure. Maybe ops? Should be safe, right?
So long.
Later.
Later. Can I get to your stuff? Like, do you have anything good over there? Not really, huh? Oh. I'm glad I helped you. Yes, that's what I want to say. I'm very glad. Because you are a human who needed help. Yes. Anyway, that's cool. Davey, I'm glad. You better get out of here, dude. This place is a nightmare, Davey. Alright. What happened to you? No. I'm sure you're fine. Just taking a nap. Okay. Oh. Wow. These are like the guards from when I first press Y while facing an enemy to attack with my drone. Yeah, I've been trying to do that. It just doesn't seem very... I don't know how to put this good right now. I was really hoping for like a game breaking change. Cool, what's this? Aggression amplifier. Yeah, I like it.
Don't believe it. Hey, you! Over here! Please, my rig's out of juice. I'm a fucking statue here. Can't move a thing. Can you power it up? Jumpstart me?
Did I help you, or are you dead?
Oh, damn. Thank you. Been sitting here so long, my ass is numb. Can't count how many times I've had to play dead out here. Nearly pissed my pants a couple of times. I'm Hobbs. Dean Hobbs. No one calls me Dean, so, you know, Hobbs is fine.
Okay, Hobbs.
Guess you've got no idea what's going on around here.
Shit, man. I don't know nothing. Felt like my brain was an egg on a griddle and then the yolk popped.
Good.
Woke up, head ringing like crazy. Everything had just gone to hell. Wanted to check the fail-safe consoles, see what they recorded. And got separated from my crew, but I thought, Hobbs, don't give up now. You can make it. And that's when my rig gave out.
That's sad.
What's the deal with these failsafe consoles?
Creo's got a few around the factory to monitor problems and record them. There's sure to be some crazy stuff on them with all that's going down. And check them out if you want, but my adventuring days are done.
What are you doing down here?
Well, just being me. I mean, I'm maintenance. I should have left this stuff to security. But I thought, hey, Hobbs, let's find out what's going on here. Stupid, man, just stupid. And what I've seen since then. Man, you wouldn't believe it.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna get my ass out of here before it gets mashed like a bug in a windshield. Think I'll head up to Ops. Should be all right there.
So long, Hobbs.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
Everybody's going to Ops.
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Automatic system-wide reboot begun. Data loss analysis. Most Creo systems damaged. 27% of data storage and processing systems report complete data and record loss, with low chance of recovery. Local non-networked power supplies remain operational. Recovery protocols activated. Damaged data sectors attempting temporary repair using analogous systems. Collateral loss of workforce is rated as extreme. Overall work output efficiency remains severely impaired, with all functioning personnel-related systems reporting significant neurological deviation and physical degradation. Functioning implants and rigs should be collected for refurbishment and redistribution to fully functioning human assets.
Yes. Alright. So, I can wear a new headgear piece, right? But it helps with stability. It decreases my damage. Is that good that the drone consumes more energy? Does that mean it does more damage? Wow. That's a really ugly piece of facial gear, but it does have more armor. And it hides more of... Oh, it looks like it hides his wound. Oh, that's going on forever. Bank it. What do we get new? Just another aggression guy. Yeah, I mean, that's good if we do a lot of that, but... Alright, well... Everybody, I think we have covered a lot of ground there. And so I'm going to take a break and enjoy my new virtual reality headset that I've received that illuminates my creepy face but conceals more of my eyes and scalp and is a winner. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching some Let's Play The Surge in 2020. We finally beat the boss, and let's see what we can get into next time. Peace.